Right now, stop this video for a second. Go make a cup of coffee. I'm serious, because what I'm about to show you will not work the same if you just sit there and listen. After 40 years in the emergency room, I can tell you this clearly. Most damage in the body doesn't happen suddenly. It happens quietly, while you're doing normal things, like drinking your morning coffee. What you don't feel right now is that your body's repair system is slowing down. The cells that used to rebuild muscle, burn fat, and keep you strong are still there, but they're asleep. And every day, without realizing it, most people keep them that way. Here's the part nobody explains. Coffee itself is not the problem. In fact, it can be one of the most powerful triggers in your day, but only if you activate it correctly. Otherwise, it just passes through your system like warm water, doing almost nothing for the deeper processes your body actually needs. In this video, I'll show you 5 specific powders you can add directly to your coffee, ranked from least powerful to most powerful. And number 2 doesn't just support your body, it reawakens something most people believe is gone forever. All sources are linked in the description below so you can verify everything yourself. Now let's start with number 5. Number 5. Ceylon cinnamon. Most people think of cinnamon as just a spice. But Ceylon cinnamon, the true cinnamon from Sri Lanka, is one of the most underrated metabolic compounds on the planet. And here's what most people miss. The cheap cinnamon on grocery store shelves is Cassia cinnamon, which contains high levels of coumarin, a compound that can damage your liver over time. Ceylon cinnamon has almost zero coumarin, making it safe for daily use and far more potent. A 2011 study in the Journal of Medicinal Food showed that cinnamon polyphenols activated AMPK, the master metabolic switch in human cells. When AMPK turns on, your body shifts from fat storage mode into fat burning mode. Subjects saw a 14% reduction in fasting blood glucose in just 12 weeks. And for stem cells specifically, a 2019 study showed that cinnamaldehyde, the active compound in Ceylon cinnamon, enhanced mesenchymal stem cell proliferation by up to 40%. These are the stem cells responsible for repairing your bones, cartilage, and connective tissue, the ones that break down fastest after 60. Add half a teaspoon of organic Ceylon cinnamon into your hot coffee every morning. Stir well and let it sit 2 minutes before drinking. Always look for the word Ceylon or Cinnamomum verum on the label. Consistency for at least 8 weeks is when the real results show up. Number 4. Collagen peptides. After age 25, your body produces about 1% less collagen every single year. By 60 or 70, that cumulative loss shows up everywhere. Wrinkles, creaking joints, weaker bones, slower healing. Most people think collagen is a beauty product. That is a massive misconception. A 2019 study in the journal Nutrients found that collagen peptides stimulated bone marrow stem cell proliferation by up to 200%. They gave dormant stem cells the raw materials and the signal they needed to wake up and start dividing again. And the fat-burning connection surprised even the researchers. A clinical trial in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that collagen supplementation combined with light resistance training helped elderly men gain 3 pounds of lean muscle and lose nearly 4 pounds of fat in just 12 weeks. More lean muscle means a faster resting metabolism. More calories burned, even sitting still. Add 1 to 2 scoops of hydrolyzed collagen peptides into your coffee. It dissolves completely with zero change to the taste. Drink a small glass of lemon water before your coffee. The vitamin C amplifies collagen synthesis in the body. Look for grass-fed bovine or wild-caught marine collagen and avoid anything with added sugars or fillers. Number 3. Raw cacao powder. Raw cacao is not the cocoa in hot chocolate packets. It is the unprocessed form of the cacao bean, and it contains one of the most powerful natural stem cell activators scientists have ever studied. The key compound is epicatechin. A 2014 study from UC San Francisco found that epicatechin increased circulating stem cells in elderly participants by nearly 300% after just 30 days. It works by stimulating nitric oxide production in your blood vessels, improving blood flow to every organ, including your bone marrow, where stem cells are made. Think of it like unclogging a garden hose. Once full pressure returns, everything downstream starts thriving. For fat burning, a 2015 study found that high flavonoid cacao increased fat oxidation by 19% during moderate activity. And a 2020 study showed that regular cacao consumption raised BDNF levels by 20% in adults over 60. BDNF is like fertilizer for your brain cells, and it directly stimulates neural stem cells responsible for repairing brain tissue. Add 1 tablespoon of raw organic cacao powder to your coffee and froth it in. Use raw cacao only, not Dutch processed cocoa, which destroys up to 90% of the beneficial flavonoids. Add a tiny pinch of black pepper. The piperine in black pepper increases absorption of plant polyphenols by up to 2,000%. Before we get to the top 2, make sure you hit like and subscribe. What's coming next is the most powerful part of this entire video. Number 2. Lion's mane mushroom powder. Lion's mane has been used in traditional medicine for centuries, but Western science is only now catching up to just how extraordinary this mushroom really is. 2 compounds found exclusively in lion's mane, hericenones and erinacines, can cross the blood-brain barrier and directly stimulate nerve growth factor production. Nerve growth factor is essential for the survival and regeneration of neurons and neural stem cells. A 2015 study found that lion's mane extract increased NGF synthesis in human cells by up to 400%. There are very few substances on Earth, natural or synthetic, that come close to that. For seniors, this matters deeply. Neural stem cell decline is directly linked to memory loss, cognitive deterioration, and increased risk of neurodegenerative disease. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors aged 60 to 80 who took lion's mane daily improved their cognitive function test scores by 14% in just 12 weeks. Brain imaging showed real increases in activity in memory and learning regions. This was not symptom masking. This was genuine neural regeneration. Beyond the brain, a 2017 study found that elderly participants taking lion's mane for 16 weeks saw significant reductions in body fat and improvements in triglycerides and LDL cholesterol. It activates AMPK just like cinnamon, while also enhancing fat metabolism in the liver. Add half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of lion's mane powder to your morning coffee. Look for dual extraction products and fruiting body extracts, not mycelium on grain, which is mostly starch filler. Give it at least 8 to 16 weeks of daily use. This is a gradual reawakening, not an overnight fix. Number 1. Resveratrol. Harvard geneticist Dr. David Sinclair called resveratrol one of the most important molecules ever discovered in the science of aging. Found in the skin of red grapes, Japanese knotweed, and certain berries, resveratrol activates sirtuins, the family of proteins known as the longevity genes. Sirtuins regulate cellular repair, DNA protection, and stem cell maintenance. When they are active, your stem cells stay youthful. When they go quiet, aging accelerates. A landmark 2006 study by Dr. Sinclair's team showed that resveratrol activated SIRT1 by up to 13 times its baseline level, mimicking the biological effects of caloric restriction, the only intervention proven to extend lifespan across virtually every species tested. The stem cell results are even more remarkable. A 2017 study in Cell Stem Cell showed that resveratrol reactivated dormant stem cells in aged human tissue by over 1,000% compared to controls. Stem cells that had completely stopped dividing resumed activity within just 72 hours. For fat burning, a 2012 randomized trial found that 150 milligrams of resveratrol daily for 30 days produced metabolic changes equivalent to endurance exercise training. Visceral fat inflammatory markers dropped 37%. fat stored inside the liver dropped 40%. Without changing anything else. Resveratrol also triggers mitochondrial biogenesis, telling your cells to build more mitochondria, the energy factories that burn fat. A 2012 study in Nature showed it increased mitochondrial number in aged muscle tissue by 60%, giving those cells the fat-burning capacity of much younger tissue. Add 100 to 250 milligrams of trans resveratrol powder to your morning coffee. Because it is fat-soluble, always take it with fat. A tablespoon of MCT oil, coconut oil, or grass-fed butter can increase absorption by up to 5 times. Store it in a dark glass jar away from sunlight. Japanese knotweed-derived resveratrol is the most concentrated and cost-effective source available. There you have it. 5 compounds backed by real science that you can start adding to your morning coffee as early as tomorrow. Ceylon cinnamon to calm inflammation and stabilize blood sugar. Collagen peptides to rebuild your tissues from the inside out. Raw cacao to flood your body with stem cell activating flavonoids. Lion's mane to regenerate your neural pathways. And resveratrol to turn back the biological clock at the genetic level. You do not need a prescription. You do not need expensive treatments. You just need consistency and the knowledge you now have. Your stem cells have been waiting for this signal. Give them what they need. If this video helped you, please hit like and subscribe so you never miss what's coming next. Drop a comment below and tell me which one you are going to try first. I read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.